Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Deathloop, where I am torn. I'm very uncertain whether I want to go to Updom and try to get that shift slab again because, God, I love Blink, or whether we need to go to Fristad Rock and search Fia's Fortress, because, like, we need those pictures, right? We need to know what the method of getting into Fia and Charlie's love nest is. That is a plot necessity, it seems like. They wouldn't give us that cool Saul Bass-inspired cutscene if it wasn't really, really important. But like Blink though, right? God, the thing that sucks about this is that there is no way to get the shift slab without, like, if a Juliana does show up, we basically have to find her and kill her before we can go after the slab, because the fact that it is separated from the rest of the map by that big-ass drawbridge means that we will get picked coming back. God, but my life's gonna be so much easier. Yeah, okay, all right. Let's do it. We still have a lot of other things to figure out. The Fia situation is not like the sole bottleneck on our progress or anything. All right, am I happy with my loadout? Yeah, happy-ish. I wish I didn't have so many guns on the same ammo types. I have 8,500 residuum. I should probably, like, infuse something, right? What do we want to keep in case we should die here horribly? Eternalist, aim for the body. Just take less damage. I mean, you know, I don't hate it. I'm not going to equip it right now. I think I want to stick with the loadout we've been doing. Although honestly, maybe personal touch isn't so good. You know what? Let me put on that turtle shell. All right. So bonus health plus damage reduction. Yeah. Yeah, because like that other one's purple, but like, what is it actually doing for us? Like, if it comes down to me and Juliana, right? All right, let's try it like this. We can only fail to get this slab so many times. You know, and I recognize that, like, mayhap I will die before we reach the time where we get it back, if I'm thinking about it that way over a long enough timeline. At some point, I will just turn off player invasions. That's what's going to happen, but I would like to do this the real way.
Will you stop calling me?
Why? You don't want to talk about murdering your friend Frank?
I suppose this is the moment where the other codes got all curious and started asking questions.
Usually, yes. That is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, well, I don't need you this time. Sorry.
You'll miss me when I'm gone.
I know.
Well, that person definitely saw the havoc. Come out. I can wait here all day. Damn it. I thought I was standing far enough forward, like in the doorway, that it wouldn't close anymore. Okay. So, this is maybe a tiny bit of cowardice on my part. Maybe a tiny bit. But I think we're going to lurk a bit. We're just going to take it easy for a second here. And maybe run around and mess with some scanners and whatnot. And not commit ourselves to anything in particular until either the Juliana has spawned or I feel confident that the Juliana is not going to spawn. Because again, conditioned detachment is a particular problem, right? And if the Juliana does spawn, I am going to light her up with this 4-pounder in a very serious way. We are going to let the gas cloud solve all of our problems. Also... Huh. How's that person not taking damage? They don't link when they're over a certain distance apart. But anyway, what I was saying is, we're talking about, what am I doing? What am I doing? We're in loud mode. If we're talking about Juliana prep, like, what I should really do is clear out some of these big areas to reduce the number of enemies who are going to be around to report our position, right? I'm doing a terrible job. Yeah, you gotta be more careful. Huh. That's an Eternalist with real grenades? I feel like we don't usually see that. You give up already? I guess some of them just don't want to die. Well, I think they saw me. Tough one. I was really expecting her to just collapse from the gas. Alright, I'm feeling pretty confident.
Don't get greedy, Colt.
Tell me not to get greedy. Also, I'm definitely hearing... Aha! Is there another one? Oh, there is. Okay, cool. We had a really long set of, really long sequence of aggressive Julianas there, but I think that maybe we're being rewarded a little bit for our patience. Alright, let's go get this thing, and then there's not really... Right, that's not actually a way to... There's not really too much else for us to do here, right? Isn't this door... Yeah, I was going to say, this door opens. Not the whole thing, apparently. Just a smaller sub-door inside of the door. Come on. Yeah. Oh, nope. We don't need to do that. Boy, these bullets create some physics, huh? Now, I suppose... alright, let's be sneaky. I know we've done this area a bunch of times, you know, I'm probably tired of seeing me sneak through it in exactly the same way. But the thing is, it's really annoying to hunt Charlie if he knows we're coming. That's the thing we learned. I would prefer to maintain some level of stealth on this one. Once Charlie Montague's out of the picture, you know, we can go hog wild or whatever. Ooh, wow. Quick reflexes. Fast one's still up, I believe. Oh, maybe not. It was mighty impressive, though.
New player. Hi! Your character is the Invader. The Invader has proceeded to the underground cave. Hide among the dark. I'm scared.
So I don't know if this will be the last time we have to do this. I'm kind of hoping so.
To the planet's surface. It is hunting next victim.
I may have created a situation. Yeah. This is what happens when I try to speed things up a little bit. I think I shot that that bottle out of the air. Come on, I know you're over there. Trying to flush him out. It might have worked, actually. I'm not sure. Now, of course, the real hope is that we're going to walk around the corner and just see Charlie Montague and put one right between his eyes.
Proceeded to the base complex. Flush it out.
It is true. I have proceeded to the base complex. Actually hoping for a little bit more ignition here.
Hello?
Someone there?
Better not be cold.
God, there's voices everywhere. Alright, they seem to have lost a sense of where I am for the moment. Let's see if we can,
The invader has proceeded to the mid-orbit. It is left atmosphere. Stop and other planets.
This would be a lot easier to sneak around, of course, if 2-Bit wasn't keeping such careful track of my position.
Defenses are compromised. The invader has proceeded to the in-orbit. It is left atmosphere. Stop or infect another planet.
That gas cloud is not getting the job done. It's alright, we'll get it. Just gotta be a little bit careful here. And the music's good, but it's also very loud, and it's preventing me from hearing footsteps in a way that has me a little nervous. Still hearing a couple of voices at the very least.
Hear that?
Wow. What is that? If I'm not mistaken, I think they're trying to blow me up.
Happy play!
There you go. This is that ignition I was looking for. Sure there seem to be a lot of them. I didn't clear the place out very well before I screwed up my stuff. This right here is exactly what I was trying to avoid.
Guess I'm up. Moving up.
Apparently not as sneaky as I had hoped. Alright, I think we've dealt with an awful lot of people here, but certainly no Charlie. Certainly isn't a Charlie about. I don't remember this door being blocked. Did he retreat to his little private hidey hole? Oh. Yeah, that's probably a good way to do that, too. Did I know those could be quietly disarmed before? I might not have. Damn it. It's very finicky. Yeah, he's in there. It's all right, Charlie. Won't be a problem for too much longer, I swear. So he did run through here when he heard me. Okay, now he's doing the annoying thing. Which gun do I want for this? Probably this one, right? I really feel like getting the height advantage is a good idea. Then we just gotta catch him at the moment. You know what I could do? I could figure out a couple of places where he goes. Never mind. Strategies for suckers.
I adapt next playthrough.
Alright, I had a whole plan there involving the, what do you call it? The placement of proximity mines, and it's all good though. So, I do think that I want the Strelak, which means that I'm talking about dropping this thing. Again, it's infused, so I think it'll still be in my inventory at the beginning of the day. If I gotta lose something, I guess the question is it the 4-pounder? Or is it this thing, which is like fine as far as damage weapons go? I might even go so far as to say quite good. But it is just another small caliber. I did infuse it, right? There's not actually a way for me to look at my inventory at this point, is there? Pretty sure I infused it. Alright, yeah, if I was gonna lose something in sort of a long-term sense, I suppose that would be the one. If it turns out that infusion does not work the way I want it to. Alright. Definitely getting a sound here. Indeed. Okay, well. With that, I guess let's get out of here. Not how I thought I was gonna land. Alright, it's fine. And I think we pretty much blew our cover the maximum possible amount, right? So Alright. It's a good thing these Eternalists are the least bright people in history. I mean, there's not really anything else I want to do here, right? Huh. Yeah, we're gonna have to hack the thing. Hold on a second. The Juliana spawning now runs very counter. Okay. To my understanding of how Juliana works. Somewhat curious, I think. Shh. You're blowing my cover. Here, let's run for the... Oh, that's her. That's got to be an AI Juliana, yeah? I don't think players can spawn under those conditions. Oh, I guess I should, yeah. Should probably drink the residual. That's not too exciting. And, I mean, we should pick this up. Alright, so this is our first time with the Havoc Slab, although I have used it a little bit with as Juliana. There it goes. Yeah, it makes you all red and glowy and stuff. All your attacks inflict additional damage, and anytime you would take damage, it comes off of your power bar first, then your health. Which seems fine. You know, it does seem like the Eternalists are maybe getting a little bit tougher. So maybe combat's not always going to be the sort of the pushover that it has been so far. But yeah, that must have been an AI. Juliana, I can't imagine a person, first of all, following me into that situation, and secondly, being as bad at shooting me as that person, not person, rather, was. Oh, right, sorry. Can't hold shift to sprint and also hit tab to, Okay, discoveries that I didn't get. Cool. Stealth. Look at all the stealth I'm doing. Okay, productive. Some menus accept forward or space as a forward, and some of them require you to hit enter. That one there is the ladder, which is weird every single time. But okay, yeah, I feel really good about that, especially if infusing things works the way that we think it does. So let us go ahead and just infuse a whole bunch of things real quick here. Also, we got a bunch of purple trinkets that we probably actually have to look at. Stuff we may, in fact, really care about. Okay. No visionaries almost anywhere here. So, infuse gear, first of all. Both of these. This one first, obviously. Not both of these. it's very expensive to infuse slabs. But I do want to infuse this. So we got to put together quite a lot to keep Havoc. And I mean, I'm not going to use it most of the time probably, but I probably do want it. Purple Speedloader and Purple Hipster. Those are both also quite compelling. We need a lot of residuum, y'all. Alright. Well, then let's go somewhere where we cannot get Juliana'd and do a little hunting, shall we? Was Carl's Bay... Hold on. So there's supposed to be an unauthorized experiment this afternoon. That's right. Afternoon plans to loot the crashed seaplane. That's a thing. That's a thing I totally care about. Yep. I'm sure, like, I was somewhere. I was close enough to overhear a line of dialogue for a split second during the dialogue being spoken. Again, like, I get what games are doing with this stuff. And it's certainly not like a Deathloop specific problem, where they just, like, they want to track everything and give you this big log of all the information you've ever seen. But, like, you can't do this, I think. I think you have to, like, maybe inside the game give the player space where they can type. But, like, the only way to make sure that the player actually found a thing is to make the player have to actually find the thing. Right? As long as the machine is willing to tell you saw something, it's kind of never going to work. That said, I do feel like, despite the fact that we have a couple of leads that point to Carl's Bay, I feel like we've been very thorough in Carl's Bay. I guess I feel that way about Fristad Rock, too. Well, let's go see about that seaplane thing at the very least. This will give us an opportunity to, just hunt down a ton of residuum. This is mostly what we're here for, is we're trying to come out of this with, like, geez. It's going to be 15 for the slab, 5 for... No, wait. It's 5 to infuse blue trinkets, right? So it'll be more for the purples. We need to come out of here with, like, 30,000 at least.
Nah, I'm just good at what I do.
You know how many times I've killed these visionaries just for fun?
If I was clever, I would have gotten out of this place long
I'm
ago.
eager to leave, but you've chosen to stay more times than I can count.
This time is different.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I wish you nothing but the most painful deaths, Colt. Truly, I mean it.
Not if I get you first.
And we all just pretend nothing was happening at all, huh? I like a carnival myself.
What?
I suppose I come from borderline carny folks. We used to have a family carnival act. I have not been to a state fair or a thing like that in, geez, dog's age at this point. What I'm trying to say is don't get old. It's a real bummer. If you get old, you will not be able to help yourself but to look back, and then you will be sad. Then you'll be sad that you did that. Ah, there you are. I was gonna say, we know one more person walked into this room. I wonder if I should fire up the generator and just drink everything up myself. This still bothers me. It really bugs me that this is, like, in this corner here and it's not actually drinkable. Yeah, I mean, if what we're doing here is hunting for residuum, Okay, that's pretty good. I wasn't really thinking about this when I was choosing my my areas, but this is obviously the reason to do it here instead of anywhere else. Although it definitely sounds like we are causing some, yeah, okay, some very serious, like, warp storm style behavior. Well, this is not going to be a good way to get to those. This is what happens when you stand around playing the guitar instead of being ready. I'm not even sure what I took damage from there. I must have jumped over like close to a fire or something. I'm not doing a very efficient job of this, sadly. Hold. Why's everything got to be a big production? Yeah, I'm already feeling the big difference. Just having Blake is so nice. No, I see ya. Hold on, I'll be right with you. Lady, somehow you are a worse shot than I am. This guy, on the other hand, this guy knows how to aim. Traitor is strong. You know, we got different ideas about how to enjoy the island. That's all.
Almost out of time. What a concept.
Yeah, sure, I could look around and be safe, or I could go fast. Huh. This is the door. Yeah, this is the door into the hangar. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Well, this has been pretty productive. Definitely hearing footsteps.
What?
Now other people are hearing my footsteps. So somewhere around here, there are people, and I should probably fix that. Oh, right. Alright, anything of value to me over here? Hell yeah. 23k already. Alright. That's not what I meant to do. That was cool, though. Probably should have been what I meant to do. Wait, I see the glow. Does it seem to anyone else like, loose shoes are particularly likely to be from somewhere else? Among all of the different types of items? Everyone's a critic. It's me. I am the one who is the critic. Huh. I don't think I want that spiker.
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Okay, so I'm feeling like we've gotten a lot of good, important work done here. Where's that seaplane? Ooh, you know what? With Blink, we could also potentially try getting into that one building. Oh, hey. That's a crank. I can't just pull this one off. Okay. I was kind of thinking, it might be nice to know a location of a loose crank wheel in every map, because it turns out they're used for a lot of things. But I guess that one is not actually loose. There's clearly something in there that I want. Otto's Workshop. What do you think? Well, this'll be our friend here. I'm a little bit low on ammo for my critical stealth weapon. But we also have the critical stealth weapon of just kill everyone in the city. Did I just die because I fell in knee-deep water? Pretty sure that's what happened. I guess maybe it's slightly deeper than that, maybe, but only maybe. So is that the one over there? Feels like this one should open, doesn't it? That's not much of a seaplane. I mean, it's crashed, but there's so little of it left. Yeah, that's not gonna open. Wish I had Carnesis. This would be a great time for some Carnesis.
That's dead. Yeah, Colt.
Boy, that does not last very long. Yeah, when you combine the residuum that we're actually going to have by the time we leave, just from happening across objects, with the amount that we're going to be able to get by
Already got full ammo.
by burning all these extra trinkets, like, we're going to be well past fine on this. I think what I'm hearing is just the hum of this light. All right, let's get back to it here. I don't actually know where the crashed seaplane from our hint is, because like that one's on the ground, but I don't know that I would describe it as crashed. And that one's crashed, but I think it's basically just a metal tube at this point. I was going to just walk right over to her, and then I realized, hey, there's an active turret there. Should probably not do that. terrible. Just landed it behind a box. I like the guy standing with his guns drawn looking at the ground where the grenade exploded. Like, if the body of that grenade moves at all, I'm gonna shoot it. Ooh. Fancy. Yeah, we are starting to see enemies that have more impressive armament. I wonder if it's like the level of the stuff rises based on the number of things that you've infused or something. See, all we need to do is get onto that, right? Now, I have my thoughts as to what this big bubble might be, which is to say my suspicion is we cannot blink inside of it, but let's find out. Yep. Whenever a field nullifier blocks the use of a slab, it drains power from its battery. So, we could maybe just burn it out. Just try to blink into it over and over again. Am I allowed to stand on these pipes? I am not. I wonder if I could... The Colt doesn't really, like, pick up objects in the world and move them very much. But I wonder if we could just, like, move a couple things over, because... No, I have no physics controls over these things. If I could just, like, roll an object or two over, we could probably build a situation where I could get in there. Alright. One other thought. Not sure this is going to work, but I think it's worth a try. Nope. Doesn't make it up there. Maybe if I stood on one of these? I was thinking, like, if the nullifier's just inside, then obviously we'd have a shot there. Well, I'm not going to be able to generate, like, a huge amount of momentum to just, like, fly off of a roof at that or anything, so we may still be out of luck on this one. And this door is still... Yep, door is still properly closed. Anything worth drinking in here? Nope. And it's like, it's not the case that with Blink I'm going to be able to get on top of this building, is it? Sure doesn't look like it. Ugh. Ow. Okay. That's a lot of damage, actually. Like, a lot of damage.
Don't need it.
That was a very nearly lethal fall. Okay, one thing I can move around is these turrets. Can I stand on this turret? Yes. Alright. She's got a plan. Is it a quote-unquote real plan? Is it going to quote-unquote work or indeed do anything at all? Well, no, that's a great question. And I respect the hell out of you for having the guts to answer it. Ask it. I respect the hell out of me for having the guts to answer it. Is that a trinket? It sure is. No, I don't want this. Give me that. Alright. Can I Place 2 turrets on top of each other to use them as a ladder. Let's find out. My suspicion is no. Somewhere between no and very much no. What if I put it down here though? It will fall over on account of that thing is round. Who's massive design flaw in my opinion? Who decided it should be round? Alright, we're gonna give this one more shot here. I'm hoping that if I lay it like long ways, there'll be enough surface. Alright, well. It looks like it wouldn't have been deployable in that state anyway. Or is it deployable in that? It's too close. Okay. Alright, you stay right there, friend. Did I? Sorry, I'll get the hang of it, you know? We just got this slab. It's just a little tricky is all. So right now, this is not actually any taller than that thing was. But... alright, if I'm looking at it, I can't drop the other one. Okay, well... I think that's a big no. That's a big no on that brilliant idea. What about up here, though? That's a little bit more height. What exactly am I trying to accomplish here? Like, there's no way, yeah. The problem here is that I would have to build a ladder up to... well, I mean, I'd only have to get up to that, right? If I can get into that, then from there I can climb on the what appears to be an air conditioning unit. How close am I to that, anyway? Not that far. If that bubble wasn't there, I would absolutely have it. Alright. Yeah, that is that is not wide enough to support a human person. And can't you just do like an Agent 47 hand crawl across this? Yeah, unfortunately, with no idea whether we're actually doing damage to the battery, it's very hard to know. If only I was absolutely certain that that would work. All right, I got one more grenade in me. We weren't that far off from the window when we were throwing from up here, so let's see. Still just below. Can I get on top of this hangar, though? I do sort of wonder if I could see in there. Like, if I'd be able to see the field generator and shoot it or something? Yeah, I would need to be actually on top. Which I don't think is a thing. Well, I mean... that's a safety hazard. And, you know, like, the sheep are lost, but I feel like it's unfair to blame me for that. Those sheep were lost when I got here. Yeah. Okay, that's doable. Knew it. Given the way that the... Oh, is that it? Is that it? Right, this thing has no accuracy. Well, all right then. What is the safest way down? Yeah, this should work.
I'm feeling just fine.
You know, it's never safe to assume with me. I always assume that I have broken my ankle somehow. Okay, so all we gotta do is get into that thing. Is this going to turn out to have been worth the effort? Who knows? Ow. Okay. Whatever that crunching sound was, it wasn't Colt's ankle, so I guess it's fine. For the record, I did in fact press jump. Colt's a little slow on the it's a little unresponsive sometimes. Also, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, well that's not a very good version of that thing. But as a place you can go to just pick up a purple long-range weapon, I can dig that. I mean, should I take that? I locked in our trencher, right? Maybe we should have a rapier in the... Did I lock in the trencher? Because I really do want to keep it. It's probably fine.
How do I organize my time? A highly vague system of important things. Obviously, completely proprietary, very sensitive, very secret. What is my greatest regret? I've sacrificed so much for my work. I'll only regret it if it doesn't. No, it will succeed. It must. When did I realize I possess great vision? Well, honestly, as a child, I worried I wasn't special at all. You can cut that last part, right?
Well, that's interesting. So even if we had found a way into the building, it would not have gotten us here. The sole point of this is a purple rapier and that audio log, I guess. Interesting. As things stand right now, I just really don't have a long-range weapon. Yeah. We know where to come and get one if we decide we want it. Alright, I'm glad I got that done at least. I do have to wonder if maybe the deal with the seaplane is that I was supposed to let some NPCs break into this for me and get stuff out of it and then take it from them, or alternatively, you know, just jump them while they're doing it and get in there. And if maybe I screwed that up by tipping them off and or killing them before they got to the thing. Because this is probably it, right? Let me... We make this our marked thing. Oh, no, it is a different seaplane entirely. Okay. Let's be cautious. Ow. It's up on the ridge over there, I think.
Sometimes shit just happens.
Much like that. Man, there's this fancy peppermill. Is there? Okay, no, there's not another object below it. I thought these straps were part of a different thing that I could residualize, but nope. That's just part of the gun. So is that it? Is that the loot right there? I think it is. Well, that was hardly worth walking over here for. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not too good for an exploding head, but not an exciting weapon at this juncture. Well, we answered some questions. We made a bunch of residuum. Feeling pretty good about the haul. We could try the Yerva quiz again, but I still don't feel like I know all the things. I think what we might... one more time, though. One more time, let's run the generator. Am I allowed to do that? Nope, once per... Did I miss anything cool in here? Yeah, that. This residuum has paint all over it, but somehow we will deal. Okay. Productive. Let's go ahead and bail. Alright, I think that ought to be enough to lock most of our important items to us. Keep forgetting I gotta press enter. What a weird key. It's like all the way across the keyboard from everything. Alright, I did not drown. The thing that happened, I do not think it is fair to describe as drowning. And hey, look at that. We managed to survive to the evening once more. Somehow. Alright, let's cash in a little bit here. First of all, definitely lock me this slab, even if I don't think it's very good. Secondly, let's have a look at some of these trinkets. Only show me purple stuff. Do we have all of our... Yeah, we have all of our purple character trinkets that we want. I feel like... this has got to be, right? And then Hipster is also extremely good. Alright, so we got a couple copies of Speedloader. Is there anything else here that's like for sure? Another copy of Lightning Strike is not like terrible. Seems like it's pretty common though. There just aren't that many blues, I think it looks like. I'm seeing a lot of we're seeing a lot of duplicates. So what about this stuff? Even less sound while moving. Catch bullets that hit you, which is like, it doesn't seem very good. Try not to accidentally kill yourself while falling off of things is pretty good. Oh, you know what? Extended range is interesting. Let's mulch a couple of these. And like, we have a bunch of these. Yeah, I could see that being real useful. We'll definitely keep a copy of that around. And then I guess, like, probably I just need to mark a lot of these for deletion, figure out what our actual residuum count is, and then work from there. But got ourselves a couple of slabs now, which I'm excited about. Yeah, okay. This day's been going a lot better. It probably has a little something to do with the fact that we're not getting hunted by players who are better at the game than I am. So I think that's what we're going to call it for today. And thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time tomorrow, we're going to see if we can survive an evening for maybe the first time ever, since we got out of the tutorial at least. And then we're going to find out exactly how all of this infusion stuff works. I'm really, fingers crossed that we've been building up a long-term arsenal here. But if not, we'll just have to figure out how to get by without it. And we'll see you then.